Hello everyone, this is JC. I'm doing something a bit different today. This is the start of what I'm calling my mod showcase, which is a series of videos to show what my mods are. Because there was one in particular that I felt wasn't getting a lot of notice. A lot of people judge mods by the screenshots, and this mod does have a screenshot, and it looks like this, and that's not helpful at all, because this is a sound effect mod. It doesn't change anything visually in the game, it changes the sound. And I couldn't really properly convey that in a screenshot. So I felt like a lot of people, when they open the page, they look at the mod, they don't know what it does, they don't download it, they close the page. I thought I'd make this video here to show what the mod is properly, explain it a bit better, maybe get some people more interested in it. So the mod is JC's sound effects for KOTOR 1. It is for Knights of the Old Republic, the first game. I have not done a KOTOR 2 version yet, but maybe someday. And it changes the sounds that blasters make when they're fired in the game. You know, the classic Ben Bird, pew pew, that sound effect. In the original game, most of them sounded the same. I wanted to add some more variety so that each weapon type has its own distinct sound set. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to fire each blaster, and you'll hear what it sounds like so you can actually tell what the mod does. Now, some of these sound effects I got from the game, and I've mixed them together with other sound effects that I got from these Star Wars soundboards to add a little flair to each thing. So I set up my shooting range here. These are turrets, because turrets can move, obviously, so it's convenient to use those. But I took away their weapons so they can't attack me. They don't like me. You can see that they're looking at me a lot, but they can't actually attack me, so I can shoot them from a distance here. So first up we have the standard blaster pistol. I have not changed this whatsoever. This is from the game. But it's important to have a baseline. Here's the primary fire. And the power blast. Now the key thing here is that everything else in the game will no longer sound like this. Next up we have the blaster rifle. The primary fire is the sound effect from the game, but it was not originally on the blaster rifle. Originally, the blaster rifle sounded exactly like the blaster pistol. I've shuffled things around a bit, so now this sound effect is unique to the blaster rifle. I think there's a bit more of an impact to it, but it sounds very similar to the blaster pistol. And that's a primary fire, and now the power blast is a new sound effect that I've made. Now I've mixed together the power blast from the game with, I believe it's the E11 Stormtrooper rifle from Star Wars soundboards. So it has a bit more of a kick to it. It's like a reverb after the shot is fired. I'll do it again so you can hear it. My aim is very terrible because this was a melee build. But it's okay, she still shoots it, so you can hear it. Alright, next up is the heavy blaster pistol. If I can find one. Here we go. This is the DL-44 Han Solo blaster. It should be very familiar to anyone who has seen the films. And the power blast sound. I've mixed together the DL-44 with the game power blast sound. Next up, the ion blaster. Now this is mixed together with, again, one of the game blaster sounds and the Jawa gun from Star Wars, of course. And the power blast sound. And once again, that was the same pair of sound effects, just a bit more of it there. Next up, the Disruptor pistol. Let's see. I know I have one. No, I've got Mandolin Ripper. That's a Disruptor pistol. This is the Westar Jango Fett Blaster from Attack of the Clones. And the Power Blast. Again, Power Blast mixed with the Jango Fett. And finally, the what was that? Bowcaster. Spaced out a bit there. I knew there was one more. The Bowcaster. Now, this sound effect was from the game, but it's actually two different sounds mixed together. I believe it's the Disruptor rifle and the Sonic Blaster sound. So I mixed them together, and I did a bit of editing, so what is that code doing? I tweaked them a bit so that it'll have a unique sound for the blaster, for the Bowcaster here. Originally, the Bowcaster sounded like a blaster rifle. And the Power Blast. Again, that's the Power Blast of, I believe it's the Sonic Power Blast mixed with the Disruptor. Or maybe it's the other way around. I forget. Very bad showcase. And so that's all of them. You may know, if you're familiar with the game, you may know that there are a couple more blaster types, but the hold-up blaster does sound like the blaster pistol still. I'm sorry, I didn't have any ideas for that. The Sonic always had its own sound, and the Disruptor rifle always had its own sound. That's not a Disruptor rifle. That's a Disruptor rifle. The blaster carbine sounds just like the blaster rifle. I didn't think there was a need to have anything different. And the repeating rifle sounds are just the same. They sound either like the blaster rifle or the Disruptor rifle, depending on whichever. I'm gonna go kill that goat because it's annoying me. Kill you with my Sonic Bowcaster here. There we go. Well, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the mod here. Oh, but where can you find it is the final topic, right? You can find it on Deadly Stream. There's a link below, etc., etc. And that's it. I'll be back soon with another showcase. You might have noticed that these visual effects here are new, and I'll do another video to explain what those are about. But that's it for the sound effects. Please download it if you like it, and that's it.